Hey y'all, and welcome back to Home Fit Quarantine Series. Today's class is dedicated to my mature audiences, and this means those of you who are either struggling with something such as arthritis, range of motion, flexibility, maybe you're just coming back after an injury. These things are gonna focus on balance, strength, and cardio format, very low impact, and we're gonna be using cans of food. So I've got 2 cans of chickpeas and then 1 can of sweet potatoes. The can of sweet potatoes is a little bit heavier, but make sure if you're using 2 cans that they're about the same weight and size, so you can be able to use them in both arms at the same time when we go into bicep curls, for example. So I want you to get yourself situated with 2 cans that are a little bit lighter and 1 can that's a little bit heavier if you have it. If you don't have that, you can grab detergent, you can grab a jug of water, or you can use nothing and just go with your body weight. So whatever is gonna work for you today. We're gonna start with our warm-up, about 5 minutes long. The entire workout today is 30 minutes, and you have plenty of time for that. Okay, so starting with our warm-up, we're gonna get a nice wide stance. You can see I have my chair nearby because we will be utilizing that just for balance. So we're gonna start with our legs nice and wide. I'm gonna have you start to push off those heels. So the toes are gonna stay on the ground, and you're gonna sway your body weight side to side, heels coming off the floor, giving your calves a little bit of a squeeze here. And then once you feel confident with that, I'm gonna have you start to reach your arms across your body. So right to left to right. Good. Try to keep your eye gaze forward, getting a little twist through that torso. Now as you lift your heel off the ground, think about squeezing all the way up that leg into your thigh, into your glute. Good. Now think about pulling your belly button in a little bit, like you feel like you're at the beach and you gotta pull it in, suck it in a little bit, but be able to move that breath still. Perfect, now we're gonna reach overhead, keep those legs going. Good, same thing, right to left to right. Good, now put a little bit more energy into those arms, so really reach, and then feel like you're trying to pull something from up above. So squeeze that elbow down by your sides. Perfect. Keep breathing. We're here for 3, 2, 1 more, both sides. Perfect job. All right, staying here, we're gonna bring those feet in. We're just gonna go for a nice low march. So our feet are close to the ground, knees are moving forward, and then arms are just swinging. Perfect. Good, now we're gonna step it wide. Perfect, keep it wide, a little awkward. Pull it in. Good, now we're gonna go 2 and 2. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and then in, 1, 2, wide, 1, 2, in, 1, 2. Good, now take your time, count in your head, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, perfect, good. Keep moving those legs. Now try to add those arms in just like you were before. Good, take your time. Warming up those hips a little bit, warming up our brains a little bit. Good. And we're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center into that march, and bring those knees up a little bit higher. Perfect, using those arms, swing them, good. Now make sure that those knees are in line with those hips as you send them forward. Good job. You can always hold on to your chair if you need to. Good. Now I'm gonna have you bring those feet low to the ground, and it's a very slight jog in place. Good, nice and controlled, still moving those arms. Your breath is changing a little bit, so keep moving it, in and out. Very good. Feeling ourselves getting a little bit warmer. Knees feel better, ankles feel better, hips are getting warmer. Very good job. Now we're gonna be here, keeping the same pace. I want you to reach those arms in front and then back down. Up in front and back down. 2 more, up in front and back down, up in front and back down. 90-degree angle with those arms. All the way up, all the way down. Up, down, 2 more. Up, down, up, down, good. Now keep those arms right in front, legs still move. Last part, open, close, open, close. 2 more, open, close, open, close. Very good, settle those feet. Take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna have you stand from the side here, so you can hold onto your chair if you need a little bit of assistance. You can always turn it. This is the last part of our warm-up. We're gonna sit into a little bit of a squat. So hips are gonna reach back, Think hips first, then start to bend your knees as you move your body weight down. Come right back up, squeeze into your hips and thighs. Glutes is this general region in case you didn't know. Same thing, hips go back, then bend those knees, and then back up, squeeze. Hips back, bend those knees, up and squeeze. Good, keep going. Breathe. Breathe, good. Nice and smooth. Perfect, we're gonna go for 3 more. Hips, knees, stand, squeeze. Hips, knees, stand, squeeze. 1 more, hips, knees, stand, squeeze. Very good job. Coming back to center, take a nice deep breath. Release it, 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. Have your water handy, take a quick sip, and we're gonna move in. We've got 2 circuits, and we're gonna get through them pretty quickly. All right, so starting with our first circuit, we're gonna grab those cans. Make sure that they're the same as best you can. These are my chickpeas. They're the same. All right, so I'm gonna take a step back here. I'm gonna move my chair over just a smidge. We are gonna use it, but I'm gonna keep it just to the side so I have a little bit more space for myself. We're gonna go into curls first. So you might be like, oh, this is so light, or this is too heavy, or this is gonna be too big for me to hold on to. If you can't hold on to them, then don't do it. But go with your challenge today. So if they feel too light, just really focus on squeezing your biceps like you're really trying to show off a little bit. All right, so shoulder blades down and back. Have that posture, looking forward. Curl it all the way up to those shoulders, and then all the way back down. Curl it up, bring it down. Curl it up, bring it down. Now if you check out my elbows, they're right by my sides, they're not swinging back. Do a little bit of this action, I don't know what this is. Keep your elbows by your sides, squeeze it up. All the way down, squeeze it up. None of this half action either. We wanna go all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. So now really focus on those biceps. Pretend that you're really trying to show off in that tank top. Squeeze those biceps. Squeeze it up. Perfect. Squeeze. Squeeze. Awesome job. Keep breathing. Squeeze. Now you can have super light weight, and if you just focus on really squeezing that bicep, you're gonna make it work even harder. So keep squeezing. Like even right now, these garbanzo beans feel a lot heavier because I'm squeezing the heck out of my biceps. Keep going for 5. Good. 4, 3, we're gonna keep going. 2, and 1. Now hold it here by those shoulders, those feet hip width apart. We're sitting into 1 squat. Hips back, bend those knees, stand all the way up. And we're gonna go for a curl again, all the way down, all the way up. Hold it here. Hips back, bend those knees, all the way, stand. All the way down, all the way up. Keep going. Squat, stand. All the way down, all the way up. Squat, stand. If you go into that squat, eyes forward, hips reach back. Exaggerate it, because I bet you're not leaning as far back with those hips as you can. Hips back, forward. You want to keep pressure in those heels. Stand all the way up, squeeze. Now move that breath. We've got 3 more. All the way down, all the way up. Down for 2, squeeze. 1 more. Perfect job. All right, we're dropping 1 can down. Holding 1 can on both sides. I'm gonna go for a chest press. So elbows out just slightly. Push it forward, pull it back. Now imagine that you're Popeye and you're trying to squeeze this can, trying to crush this can. Keep pushing your palms together, squeezing the sides of this can, and we're really activating our chest muscles, a little bit into those shoulders. Keep pushing it forward, squeeze, 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 very good, keep going, squeeze. Now move that breath with it. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it here. Half raise, all the way up overhead, back down. Chest press, lower, back up, chest press, upper half. Good, chest press, lower half. Keep going, chest press, upper half, chest press, lower half, chest press, upper, chest press, and lower. 1 more time, both. Press, upper. Good, press, and lower. Very good. All right, we're gonna go into a core twist here. So we're gonna hold that can just as you were, and we're gonna stand here with our feet together, squeeze into your glutes. I'm gonna stand from the side so you can see me. We're gonna push it forward. Arms can either be straight, which is gonna be a little bit harder, or you can bend it back to you and keep it here. So either way, I'm right in the middle, and we're gonna inhale here, exhale, twist to the right, inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist. Now pay attention, you gotta keep those hips forward. Now keep your eye gaze forward and just let your arms and waistline do the twist. Watch those shoulders, don't hike them up, that doesn't do anything for you. Relax them down from the ears. Good. Exhale. Now squeeze that can. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. 3. Good. 3, 2, both sides. 2, 1 more. Good. Back to center. All right, now we're gonna pull it back and we're gonna go for a little twist. We're gonna raise one leg here. So if you feel uncomfortable, you're gonna lose your balance, I want you to put that can down and hold onto your chair and go through the side movement. If you feel comfortable, you wanna give it a shot to start, have it in front of you. We're gonna inhale, center, so elbows are bent, and we're gonna exhale, raise that right knee, and exhale, twist towards it. Inhale, exhale, left knee, inhale, exhale. So that knee is coming out to the side and you're shifting your body weight to the side of the leg that's down. Exhale. Exhale. And if you notice, I'm not doing this super fast. So I want you to control. Don't let gravity take down your legs too quickly. Good. Now, if you have this down pat and you're like, oh, this feels good, this feels a little bit easy, now you can pick up that pace. Exhale. Now bring those elbows out to your sides. Only come up to this pace if you feel confident in your balance and you've got this movement down. Now keep that eye gaze forward. Exhale. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more, both sides. Good job. All right, hand in that right arm. Left hand on that chair. All right, we're gonna start here, and then you can bring your hand off that chair if you feel confident enough. We're gonna start with that right leg forward, left leg back. We're in a lunge position. I'll move to the side a little bit here. Lunge position, split squat. Left arm on the chair, right arm with that can. We're gonna bend both knees into that split squat. So we're bending both knees towards the ground and then coming right back up, nice and controlled. Front heel stays planted on the floor. Back foot, toes only on the floor. Don't let that heel touch. Toes only. Good. Bend both knees, stand. Right leg is our working leg here. Breathe. Now watch that posture. No rounding. What does this do? Absolutely nothing. Bring those shoulder blades back. Good. 3 more. Good. 2 and 1. Good job. We're going to switch sides. You can switch it on the chair as well. Same thing. We're going to go into that split squat position. Right hand on. Left hand with the can. Left foot forward, right foot back. Bend both knees and stand. Remember, back foot, that right heel is off the floor. Front foot, really push through that left heel. Body weight in that left heel. Good. Keep breathing. Perfect. Good. Watch that upper body. Keeping your posture. Using that chair just for a little balance assistance. Don't bring that elbow up here. Okay, none of this action. Relax. Perfect. 3 more. Breathe and squeeze. 2 and 1. Good job. Put that can down and let's take a sip of water. All right, we're coming back with those garbanzo beans. Palms are facing forward. We're going right into those bicep curls all the way up, all the way down. Remember, elbows by your sides. Now really squeeze those biceps. Squeeze. Squeeze. Very good. Breathe and squeeze. 5, 4, we're gonna add that squat in. 3, 2, 1, hold it here. Separate those feet so they're hip width. Sit back and down into that squat, back and stand. 1 curl, 1 squat, 1 curl, 1 squat. Good, 3 more. Curl, squat, curl, squat. Let's do 1 more. Curl and squat. Good. Dropping 1 can down. Holding 1 can between both hands. Chest press. Push it forward. Pull it back. Exhale. Inhale. Now back to that Popeye feeling. Squeeze that can like you're trying to bust it. Squeeze. Bust a can. Good, squeeze. Squeeze. Very good, all through your chest. Use your chest, really push through those palms. Use your shoulders. Breathe. And we've got 5. We're gonna add that front raise in. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, halfway up, lower, chest press, halfway down, chest press, up, chest press, good, lower, chest press, good, 2, perfect, 1 more, halfway up, chest press, halfway down, chest press, good, and lower. All right, so now we're gonna go into that core twist. I'm gonna stand aside a little bit here, straight, middle, all the way to you. You choose your point of action. I'm gonna go straight this time. We're gonna exhale, twist, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going, exhale, inhale. Now check in with those shoulders. Relax them down from your ears. Let the waistline do the work. Shoulders do the work. Good. Now eye gaze stays forward. Keep looking at me. Eye gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Relax those shoulders. Good, all through that waistline. Pull that belly button into your spine. There you go. Feel it to tighten a little bit. 3, good. Keep breathing. 2, awesome. 1 more, both sides. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, back to center. We're gonna go for that knee lift. So staying here, inhale, exhale, raise that knee, bring it back down. Opposite side. Knees flare out, exhale, exhale. Good, now eye gaze stays forward. Keep looking at me, raising that knee, exhale. Again, you can drop that can, and then just have your hands on the back of that chair and do the same thing. Exhale. Exhale, if you feel good here, pick up your pace, but eye gaze stays forward. Eyes forward. You should be able to see me. 5, good. 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1 more, both sides. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna go for a lunge. We're gonna start with that right hand on the chair, left hand with the can, left foot forward, right foot back in that split squat position. Staying here. We're gonna lower, stay here. Side raise with that can or just your body weight, back to standing. Lower, side raise. Stand, slow down. Lower, side raise. Check in with that posture. Good. There you go. Once you have the movement down, focus on squeezing the muscles in your legs. Focus on moving that breath. 2 more on this side. Good. Last time here. Awesome job, and stand. We're switching sides. Right hand will have the can, and then that left foot will be back, right foot will be forward. Lower, stay here, side raise on the right now. Stand, lower, side raise. Good. Focus on keeping that posture strong. Long upper body. Focusing on using the side of that right shoulder, using that right thigh. Good, breathe. You got it. Almost there. 4. Good, take your time. 3. Beautiful. 2. 1 more time. Lower, side raise, and stand. Good job. All right, we're gonna hold that can in both hands. Last part here, I want you to stick with me. Going from the side, press it up, pull it down. Press it up, pull it down. Press, pull, press, pull. Good, stay here, and I want you to keep it quick. 5, 4, we're gonna spice it up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, fold it forward. Bring it back. Fold it forward, bring it back. Hand is close to your chest, if not touching your chest. And you're reaching those hips back. Knees are bending just a little bit. Feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. Now we gotta keep that spine flat. If you feel like your spine starts to round, don't go as low. Maybe you can only go here. That's fine. You wanna squeeze into those glutes. All through here. Squeeze as you stand. We're gonna be here for 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put that can down. Take a sip of water, and we are going into circuit number 2. All right, we are heading into circuit number 2. I'm gonna take my chair, spin it around. All right. So we're gonna go into sit to stands. So for our first round, I'm using that can just to be there. I'm not gonna sit on it. But we're gonna have our legs about hip width apart. If you feel more confident, bring your feet wider. Go as wide, if not wider than the chair. But your knees and toes have to follow suit, going in the same direction. Knees don't come in as you sit down. Knees go out in the direction of your toes. All right, so we're gonna go into a sit to stand, which is as easy as it sounds. You're gonna sit all the way down in that chair. Do it with me. Stand all the way back up. So your chair shouldn't be so high where you don't feel like it's a challenge, and it shouldn't be too low where you really have to use the chair to be able to come up. You should be able to sit down and stand up without touching that chair with your hands. Good. Now, focus on the movement. Just like we did without the chair. Hips back and then bend the knees, sit down. Good. Now none of this. All right. Use your leg muscles. Squeeze. Lower, stand, squeeze. Good. And now I want you to slow it down on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Sitting, stand. 3, 2, 1. Sit, stand. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. Now come halfway down. Stay here, and I want you to go up and down nice and slow. We're gonna pulse here. Keeping that same position. Now pull your belly button in. Good. Relax those shoulders. Don't hunch over. Relax them down the back. And squeeze into those glutes all the way into your thighs, inner thighs, outer, glute, outer, upper. Stay here. And we're gonna breathe for 5, 4, push through those heels. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're gonna come to the back of that chair. So we're gonna use the back here. And now make sure that you have space around you, so you're not gonna kick any walls or chairs behind you. Hands to the back of that chair, make sure it's sturdy. And we're gonna go right into something called a fire hydrant. So the right leg is gonna stay down. That's your anchor, that's how you're gonna stay here. Left leg, bring that knee towards the back of your chair, flex your foot. Your leg is making about a 90-degree angle. We're going to open and close. You get the fire hydrant name now. Open and close. So we're thinking about outer glute and hip here on the left side. Squeeze and lower. Don't just open that leg. Actively squeeze. Put your hand there if you need to think about it. As long as you can have that balance with just one hand. Squeeze. Good. Keep going. Squeeze. Squeeze. Very good. 5. Nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying on that same leg, leaning forward in your upper body. Keep your upper body here. Don't let it move back and forth now. Keep it here. Left leg, knee to the back of the chair, and then you're gonna push it back behind you. Keep that foot flex, squeeze that left glute. Bring it back, knee to the back of the chair, push it back. Now look at me. None of this. None of this. This does absolutely nothing. Lean forward, stay there. Kick it back, squeeze. Like you're trying to push something behind you out of the way. Push it back, squeeze. You might be feeling this in your right side too. That's okay. It's holding up your body weight. Push it back for 5, 4, squeeze glute and hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to center. All right, we got that right leg now. We're gonna do the same thing. All right. Fire hydrant. Left leg stays down. Right knee towards the back of the chair. Flex that right foot, open and close. Open and close. Good. Breathe and squeeze. Breathe and squeeze. Good. Same thing here. Actively squeeze outer glute. Put your hand there if you need to. Squeeze. Keep energy in that leg. Squeeze and flex that leg. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Glute kick back. Lean forward in the upper body. Hands stay here. Kick it back, squeeze. Upper body is still. Lower body is doing the work. Upper body is just your anchor, holding yourself steady. Squeeze. Squeeze. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're going back to center, calf raise, toes towards the front. All the way up, squeeze those calves. Back down, quick touch, squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Keep breathing. Squeeze. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're gonna push that chair away just a little bit, having a nice enough amount of space here to be able to move laterally. Be aware of things behind you as well. High knee march, use those arms, and we're bringing those knees up. Now tighten up that core where you almost feel like you're scooping your hips underneath you. So you're gonna activate your core instead of just being here and just bringing your knees up. Activate your core, pull that belly button in, knees are going forward. Good. Now pick up that pace. Again, if you need to, hold onto the side of your chair and keep going. You got it. No excuses here. Keep moving. Good. Perfect. Keep that pace. Arms are moving. Knees moving forward. Good. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Separate those legs so they're nice and wide. Toes out just slightly in both legs. What I'm gonna have you do is reach your right arm towards that left knee as you bend that left knee. Back to center. Left to right knee as you bend that right knee. Look at my body weight, it's going side to side. Good, now you're gonna keep it there, but just add in right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee. Right to left, left to right. From the side, my hips are reaching back. None of this. All right, hips go back. And if you don't feel comfortable, hands on the back of your chair, do the same thing. You're trying to shift your body weight into one leg, majority of your body weight into one leg at a time. Keep pushing those hips back. Add that twist in if you got it. If you're like, this feels good, progress and reach for your ankle, which is also gonna force you into coming lower into that side lunge. Push and reach, push and reach. Good. Heel of the feet, stay on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Back to center, take a sip of water, and we're gonna finish up with one more round. All right, we're back for circuit 2, round 2, last round. All right, sit to stand. Feet are hip width or about chair width here, depending on how comfortable that feels for you. We're gonna go to that sit to stand, so hips are gonna reach back. You're gonna sit all the way down and then stand right back up, squeeze. Reach back, sit down, squeeze. Now, try to go for a light touch, so not your full body weight. Just as soon as you feel the touch of the chair underneath you, stand back up. You can lean forward a little bit, but don't hunch over and use your upper body to get up. Use those legs. If you're here and you're doing this with me, I imagine you wanna work out correctly. You wanna put in that effort in order to get the maximal benefits here. So we're trying to use our legs, so don't try to use your back. Try to use your legs. Hips go back and down. Keep body weight in your legs. Pressure in those feet. Pressure in your heels. And push through your feet to stand up and squeeze your glutes and hamstrings underneath you as you stand. 3 more. 3, nice and light with that touch. 2, and 1, come all the way up. Halfway down, stay here, and pulse up and down. Good, now pull your belly button in. So you're thinking about pulling your hips underneath you like a hip shift, a hip tilt here. So from here, where your hips are back, underneath you a little bit. Good, tighten up your core. Pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, good. We're coming to the back of that chair, going into your fire hydrant. All right, hands on the back of that chair, left knee towards the back, and we're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeezing outer glute on the left here. Checking in with that right leg. That knee is bent a little bit. That right leg shouldn't be perfectly straight. Squeeze left. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick back. Lean forward in your upper body a little bit. Kick it back. Squeezing into that left glute, left hamstring. Keeping that left foot flexed. Pushing the wall behind you away. Squeeze. Upper body is quiet and stable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Left foot down. Now right side. Fire hydrant first. Knee towards the back of the chair. 90-degree angle. Lift and lower. Squeeze on the right side now. Think about the right side. Hand there if you need to. Sometimes we have one side that we can feel it more than the other. That's okay. You just have to try a little bit harder. Squeeze. Squeeze. Very good. And 4, 3, keep going. 2, and 1. Glute kick back on this right side. Lean forward. Flexing that right foot still. Kick it back, squeeze. Right glute, right hamstring. Squeeze, pushing that wall away from you. Upper body is stable, not moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Calf raises. We're going to the back of that chair. This time toes out wide. Up and squeeze. Quick touch, up. Quick touch, up. Good. Squeeze those calves. Toes are out. Heels are inward. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now toes forward. Keep going. Squeeze it up. Now squeeze into your hamstrings and glutes here. Make everything work. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Pushing that out of the way. We're gonna go for that high knee march. Bring it up here. Same thing, pull your belly button in, hip tilt. So your hips aren't going back like this. They're coming underneath you a little bit. Think about stacking your shoulders and hips. You're gonna feel like you're almost leaning back. Knees are going forward, arms are moving, knees are coming up. It's a march. Good. Stay here. Now pick up that pace if you can. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're gonna go for that wide stance. Toes out just slightly, starting with just the lower body. Shifting body weight side to side. Bending one knee, keeping the opposite leg straight. Good. Doesn't have to be a big bend, just a little one. As your knee is bending, your hips are reaching back. Hips reach back as you bend that knee. As you stand, hips come underneath you, squeeze. Hips back, hips up, squeeze. Hips back, hips up, squeeze. Now, add in that twist. As you bend the right knee, left hand to right knee, center. Right hand to left knee, center. Reach, twist, breathe. Good. If you're like, this feels good, okay, maybe you can pick up the pace. Gliding your body weight side to side. Keeping those heels planted. Hands can be on the back of the chair, just like we did before. Hands right back here, same thing. Keep going. Feel like this feels good? I want to pick it up. Good. Now reach for those ankles. Coming lower into that side lunge. Reaching a little bit further. Core is doing more work. Legs are doing more work. You're doing more work. Breathe and squeeze for 5. Both sides. 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1 more. Both sides. Back to center. Good. And nice low march back here. Breathe. Good job. So you have gotten a little bit of a sweat work in here. Feel like your body put in some effort today. We're gonna go into that cool down. So nice low march. Shake out those arms, a little crisscross across the front. Good. Awesome job. All right, settle those feet wider than your hips. We're gonna go back into that overhead reach with an extension on that heel. So right hand reaches, right heel comes off, back to center. Left arm reaches, left heel comes off. Good. Good, there you go. Reach, reach, keep breathing. Trying to slow that heart rate down. Trying to lengthen out those muscles. Good. Perfect, now we're gonna reach across the body, but do the same thing with those legs. Heel comes up, and right back down. Good. Little torso twist here. Breathe. Bring that back arm behind you as you twist. Give that a shot. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Very good. Legs back to center, right in line with those hips. Hands to your hips, and I'm gonna go for a little circle here. So you're gonna push your hips to the right, bring them behind you all the way around. Back forward, back to the right, behind you, legs stay straight. Upper body stays long. Your circle might look bigger, it might look smaller than mine. Good, back to center, and then we'll go 3, starting to the left. Good, and then we're gonna go back, over to the right and forward. Good. One more time. Back to center. Awesome job. Take one arm across your body, and that opposite arm is gonna come underneath, grabbing onto your shoulder. Keep that front arm nice and straight. Shoulder down, and keep hugging it to your body. Don't start to twist into it. Hug it into your body, and think about pushing the opposite hip forward. So if I'm hugging my right arm into me, then I'm gonna try to push my left hip forward as I pull my right arm into my chest. Good, and release, same thing. Opposite arm across your chest, arm underneath to grab that shoulder, hug it in, keep hugging it in, and fight the twist by pushing the opposite hip forward. I'm hugging in my left arm, so as I pull it in, I'm pushing my right hip forward at the same time. Good, hold it here and breathe. Good, and relax. A little bit with that neck, so we're gonna take that right wrist into your left hand, pull it over to the left, drop your left ear to your left shoulder, hold it here and breathe. Inhale back to center, right hand grabs your left wrist, pull it to the right, and then drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. Hold it here and breathe. Awesome, back to center, holding the back of that chair. Right foot forward, left foot back, really long lunge. So now this time you want that left heel on the ground. And now again, your lunge might be here due to a range of motion. Wherever you're at, heel to the ground. Right knee now, push it forward, but keep that left heel down. Holding onto the front of that chair. You wanna be comfortable, relax your upper body. Really trying to stretch that left calf. One more breath, and back to standing, good. Left foot forward, right foot back, heel to the ground on that right foot, keep it there. Bending that left knee forward, hold on to your chair, lean your upper body towards that chair. Right heel stays down, on the ground, have it touch the ground. And then push yourself right back. Very good, hands on your chair, last stretch. Feet underneath those hips, but you can see that I'm reaching here, okay? Arms are straight, little bend in the knees. Now you're gonna push the hips back as you bring your head through the window of your arms, and then come back up. And go again, push the hips back like someone's pulling your hips back, and you're trying to lengthen out those arms in your upper back. Inhale back up. One more time, little bend in the knees, keep pushing your hips back, keep the bend in your knees. Arms are straight, relax your head and neck, and then come back up nice and slow and stand. Great work, you just completed a great home workout. I hope you felt it, because I did over here. And if anything, your beans are ready to go, all shaken up, all stirred up, ready for you to use. Stay home, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.